deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence. Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around to Engel. He stones him far side.
Point blank on Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side, pile on. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Line and fall into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Matty Ray, a right-hand lay-in and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good evening and welcome out to Bayport High School as we get set for Fox River Classic Conference Volleyball tonight, as it will be the Ashwaubenon Jaguars and the Bayport Pirates. Chris Learman and Brian Nickel with you as two teams that have won a conference title all not too long ago, but two teams right now in their third FRCC match that are each searching for their first conference win.
Yeah, Chris, Bayport coming into tonight, 3-10 overall, 0-2 in league play, and Ashwaubenon 2-15 overall, 0-2. So one of these teams is walking out of here with their first conference win of the night, and hoping we'll bring you that victory for the Bayport Pirates.
Tonight's Bayport Volleyball broadcast proudly supported by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. The Press Times, your local paper and online source by Pirate Athletics. By Bell & Health, Titletown Sports Medicine Orthopedics. By Town Line Pub and Grill, Synergy Sports Performance. By Anduzzi's Sports Club. By Vanderwest Harley Davidson, Orthopedic Sports Medicine Specialists of Green Bay. And by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Pirates and the Ashwaubenon Jaguars tonight. And the Jags, a team that has lost two of their best when they won a conference title just 3 years ago. Where, Brian, we have a Division II and a Division I volleyball player from those teams, the Maddies, Maddie Crowley and Maddie Cook. It's tough to replace that talent.
Yeah, no question. Those were some of the peak years, I'd say, of FRCC volleyball during the Cook era. Certainly Bayport fielding some of its strongest teams shortly thereafter. So both these teams a little bit younger. Ashwaubenon has a few more seniors in the starting lineup than Bayport. Mostly early on here in conference play, trying to get those rotations set. And for Bayport, as we saw in the conference opener against Southwest, serve receive and the first contact was key. The Pirates can get that under control, get the ball up to setter. Like to see a little bit more about what Izzy Grace can do, and certainly get the middles involved in Callie Dickey and Ellie McDermott. So it all starts with that first touch for the Pirates tonight. We'll see if they can get off to a good start there and get the offense rolling.
Both teams have a common opponent in conference. Both teams got swept by Sheboygan South. So Ashwaubenon coming off, just got swept by South last week. Same with Bayport. Ashwaubenon in the last conference match, they fell 3-1 to Pulaski, where Bayport, obviously we mentioned 2 weeks ago, we had the Southwest. This coming week, it will be Bayport at Appleton East tournament this weekend, which has kind of been a fine-tuning perhaps when they face the Patriots in the postseason, which was an annual thing for 4 years or 5 years straight?
Four straight, and certainly some good memories in that gym, and the last being the best as Bayport advanced to sectional. Last year, meeting these two teams was a Bayport sweep, 3 straight at Ashwaubenon, 25-22, 13-13. So the Pirates handled the Jaguars last year. We'll see if the Jags have an answer as the teams line up for the national anthem.
From the Otis Chambers Fieldhouse at Bayport High School, it is time for volleyball. Great to have you along, Chris and Brian, as tonight's starting lineups presented by Zesty's Frozen Custom Grills. Zesty's serving up a full food and frozen custom menu across from Bayport High School. Dirt Dessert, the flavor of the day. And stop in tonight or stop in tomorrow on the way to the football game. Big one, the Highway B rivalry, Bayport at Pulaski. Otis will be with me tomorrow night. So we'll have big football match game
Big
tomorrow.
O on the airwaves. Outstanding.
But first, starting lineups for volleyball tonight.
You bet. For the visiting Ashwaubenon Jaguars. 5 of 7 starters for Ashwaubenon seniors this evening, so a comparatively experienced group. On the outside, junior Jaden Steno and senior Bethany Dvorak. In the middle for the Jaguars, junior Avery Amundsen and senior Savea Schneider. Defensive specialist Carissa Engabos and Brooke Wesolowski. The libero for the Jaguars is senior Ella Klaus, and the setter for Ashwaubenon, Elke Scherer. Head coach is Megan Wierschke, and assistant coach is Catherine Kroll. For your home team, Bayport Pirates, running a 6-2 offense. That's an offense with 2 setters. The setters will set out of the back row and have 3 hitters available for them in the front. Those 2 setters are juniors, Ella Engels and Kyla Hendricks. The outside hitter for Bayport is Izzy Grace, and both Kyla and Ella will be the other outside hitter when the other is setting. For the middle in Bayport, Callie Dickey is a senior, and Ellie McDermott is a sophomore. Defensive specialist is junior Trinity Crone, and the libero jersey for Bayport is senior Taylor Larson. Head coach for the Pirates, Chris Polkashu, assisted by Todd Verhaag. The Pirates bring a 3-10 record, 0-2 in the FRCC. Ashwaubenon 2-15 overall, also 0-2. As we said, Chris, one of these teams is going to walk away with a win and some momentum heading into the midpoint of conference play.
Yeah, it's been a tough go for both these teams to start, but hey, we're getting through the halfway point of the season already.
Sometimes you need the schedule maker to help with a little momentum, and one of these teams is going to get that tonight. For Bayport, I think what we can look for early is how well are they able to involve Izzy Grace in the offense with some intent, not just use her as a safety valve if the offense isn't in sync. Similarly, that first contact, how well are they receiving the Ashwaubenon serve? Can they get a great pass up to Kyla and Ella so that they can run that offense with some speed? Uniquely here tonight, Chris, both teams wearing white. Not something you see all the time, perhaps a managerial miscommunication, but they're separated by the net, so it doesn't make it
the only sport that you can really do that.
Yeah, that would be difficult anywhere else. So Bayport in the long sleeve white with the navy trim and a little Columbia blue thrown in there, and then for Ashwaubenon, white short sleeve with forest green numbers. Jaguars on the back for the visitors, Bayport on the backs for the home team, and a great student section again. Love to see that group out right behind the Bayport bench. As we noted last time, typically the teams will switch sides in between games. Won't happen in COVID era. They'll stay in one spot. So Bayport will have their team right behind them, and a good contingent from Ashwaubenon, what we would definitely categorize the best student section in the FRCC. The home games at Ashwaubenon are well attended by their supporters. As the officials are setting the lineups, talking to the team captains. Kyla Hendricks will step back to serve. The libero will step in, and actually it's Trinity Crone donning the libero jersey for Bayport. And Taylor Larson will work as a defensive specialist, back row passer for the Pirates. Hendricks steps back, hop, skip, and a jump, and we're underway.
Floater to the left side. That's not going to be able to be handled by Ashwaubenon. And we are off and running with an ace.
Call it an ace, a 1-point head start for Bayport.
That was the disparity. What was it, 15-point disparity in the...
Yeah, 15 service aces for Southwest last time we were here, Chris, and that's just too much to overcome. Miss hit there for Jaden Steno. A little bit late on the approach, and Bayport's up 2-0.
Parts with Kyla Hendricks, as Brian mentioned, back to serve. She'll float one across, diving to the right. Libero over on 2. Nice tip play. Bayport covers up. Attack by the right side. A block off the swing of Ella Ingalls. Pirates down the middle with McDermott. And a middle kill. 3 on the board quickly for the Pirates.
Great sign in transition when you can use those middles. That means you're getting a good pass up to your setter. Setter has all her options available, like what I see early on from Bayport.
Forward battle will be dug out by Ella Krause, the senior libero. Swing left side, blocked by Bayport, and they'll have to scramble as it gets tipped back over. And Ashwaubenon, their first point.
Great block and great hustle by Izzy Grace to keep the ball alive as the block went back over to Bayport's side. Sort of like in soccer, it's not the first ball, it's not that header you need to win, it's that second ball after the head. That's going to give you the ability to control play. Ashwaubenon's on the board.
Elke Scherer from the right side. And Bayport's going to get a kill from Izzy Grace.
Grace attacking on the right side from the back row after serving here, and into the match in the front row, Josie Hoffman for Bayport, junior outside hitter.
4-1 Pirates. Grace, a big serve. Dugout chair. Big swing in the middle. Tipped off of the arm of Savea Schneider. Bayport digs it out. They'll play it right side. And a jumping roll shot by Josie Hoffman will go down.
Nice control there by Hoffman. Didn't overswing it. She knows she didn't have any blockers, so she could keep it low to the net. Nice conversion. Good job by Bayport, given what the defense, or taking what the defense gives you, rather, Chris.
Grace again from straightaway down the basketball lane. The floater this time will be dug out. Pass up to Scherer. Play right side, and the swing by Steno. Pirates take it out. They'll have a back row attack. Grace sends one, and sends one too far. The 25-foot court, and this one goes about 28.
Just missed, and we've seen twice now Bayport go to Izzy Grace in the back row. They clearly want her to get some early swings on the ball, keep her involved in the offense. We didn't see much of that against Southwest.
Service coming from Steno, and she'll pick out Grace. Pass up to Hendricks, moves a little bit. Engels going for the back line, and she'll miss strong. But if you're able to get it to Hendricks without having to move a lot, that was the key. Serve receive was less than great.
Yeah, against a better block there, Engels can play for hands. There wasn't really anyone there, so she swung, and it just ended up deep. But next time, play that off the block, and that's an easy point.
Hendricks, middle to McDermott on a big downward swing. Ashwaubenon trying to catch Bayport napping, and then aiming for the corner. And it will just narrowly miss in front of the Bayport bench.
Nice swing by McDermott. It's not going to count as a kill, but boy, put a good swing on it out of the middle. Love to see that from the Bayport offense.
Yeah, she played really well against Southwest, although it was in very limited minutes.
Made the most of her time, definitely.
Bayport's libero, Trinity Crone, to start things off in the blue Navy uniform. Crone digs it up, pass to
Perfect
Hendricks.
pass.
Doesn't have to move at all, but pass a little wide of Dickey, hit over by Bayport, and then miscommunication for Ashwaubenon gives Bayport a 7-3 lead.
Perfect pass up to Kyla. Set wasn't there. It was right in between her two hitters, but it's a good sign. If the passes are there, offense will come.
Crone, a big high floater, nearly brings rain here in the field house. Attack right side. Dickey gets up with a block, and Hoffman as well. And Bayport a 5-point advantage.
Dickey and Hoffman the block assist, but that was all the senior, Callie Dickey. Read that well, sent it back to Ashwaubenon's side. Bayport pulling away early.
Crone again with the ponytail. Clips the top of the net. Nice dig out of the net by Dvorak. And then she'll get a tip over the front double, but misses just in the front corner, wide of the sideline. A good look at it. Two Bayport Pirates went up. Nobody covered, but couldn't keep it in the playing surface.
Nice run here from Trinity Crone. She was a back row specialist in the last match we saw here. She dials up the ace.
Serving specialist right now.
Earned the libero jersey. Yeah, nice 5 straight here from Trinity. 4 straight, rather.
And that will cause a timeout to be taken by head coach Megan Werschke. Ashwaubenon trailing by a touchdown and extra point. 10-3 here in the early going of set number 1.
Yeah, Bayport scoring points, both with some steady offense and taking what Ashwaubenon's given. A few unforced errors early on for the visitors. Just what the doctor ordered for Bayport to get off to a good start, get a set in their pocket here if they can continue on this trend here in the opener and hopefully light the lamp for that first FRCC win this year, Chris.
On the graphics, Jaguars does not fit in the phrasing, so we're going with Jags, which I'm sure is fine because Mr. Singer, the athletic director, uses the hashtag #RollJags anyways, so
you've done your research,
we're
Chris.
to go with it.
Yeah, you're not going to offend anyone.
Jags and Pirates, FRCC volleyball from Bayport High School. Third conference match of the year. Two teams in the same sectional. Have not looked yet ahead to how things are shaping up in the sectional, but
bit early for that.
Yeah.
Typically by that second to last week of conference when they have those meetings, we start to try to forecast, what day we play at Appleton East. Essentially, has been the conversation. But
yes, very much so. Big swing, back line. Izzy Grace moves to her left, keeps the forward check swing off the floor. Off of Hoffman. Lefty swing from Kyra Brown. Bayport digs out in the back line. It'll be Hendricks. Big swing, tipped at the net, played by Ashwaubenon. Jaguars, left-hand side as you watch on, going for the back line. And the Jags thought there was a tip, but there is no tip called.
Point for the Pirates, and that's one of those rare instances where running that 6-2 offense and your setter's taken out of the play when Kyla Hendricks has to pass that first hard-driven ball. Ella Engel steps right in, sets it, and Kyla puts it away. Service ace that time.
12-3, Bayport off and running.
6-0 run off the hand of Trinity Crone.
Well, are Pirates really off and running more often?
They're sailing. Yeah, smooth sailing. We could work on those metaphors, right?
Back set, big swing, clips the top of the net, down for Savea Schneider, the middle blocker.
Might be
12th grader.
First put away of the night for the Jaguars. 4th point. Dug themselves a bit of a hole.
Schneider earns herself the service from straight away, and she'll send one down the sideline. Dug out by Hoffman.
Nice.
Near side Engels. A lefty swing, dug out by Schneider. Scherer to her lefty. And never got it over. Did Brown. It will be a point to Bayport.
Another attacking error by the Jaguars, but a great set across the court from Kyla Hendricks, right to the left hand of Ella Engels. Great advantage of Ella. Lefty hitting on that right side. And Kyla's not afraid to set her up.
Gonna float one up, dug out by the Jags. Quick run down the middle by Amundsen. Dickey with a roll shot off the heel of her hand. Played left side. Dvorak. And unable to get it over the top of the net. Pirates by 10.
Yeah, Bayport certainly not a tall team by past standards, but Ashwaubenon giving up even some height to the Pirates this year. Not much net play so far from the Jaguars.
And you've had some a little bit of height for the Pirates, although Dickey and Hoffman again get a block and then dig it out of the net. Grace went for the back line. May have been out, but play continues because they didn't let it go.
Yeah, at this point, Chris, Bayport would be well served just to keep the ball in bounds. Ashwaubenon
absolutely
handing over points to the Pirates. Long rally is going to favor Bayport here in the early going as Coach Wierski goes to the bench, calls on junior Abby Holford. Listed as a right side. Bit of a temporary timeout, and it works. Get that substitution, break some momentum. (15-5), Bayport out to a solid lead here.
Engels, high on the left side. It's going to be Hendricks, athletic little runner into a double.
Got there quickly on that set. Wasn't looking necessarily to put a full swing on it, but just wanted to get there before the block set up. Pushed her right down the front of the blockers.
First set of action has been all Bayport. Floater to the 10-foot line, and it lands just beyond.
4th ace of the night for the Pirates. Right in the middle of the campfire for Ashwaubenon. A lot of looking as Bayport up 12.
Service from the back line for Bayport with Taylor Larson.
That'll count as an ace, Chris. 3 mishandled balls never came back over the net. First one was a little more picturesque for Taylor, but second one counts just as much. 5 aces on the night for Bayport.
Heather Beyer watching along with us, as well as Tad Russell, a couple others. As Bayport.
Call it 3 in a row for Larson.
continues the service run.
19-5, running away and hiding from the Jags.
Tiller, heavier one, picks out Ella Klaus, the libero. Big swing on a middle run for Amundsen, but that will go long, and Bayport 20-5. Jaguars, they'll send over a down ball, and Bayport can't keep it between the antennas.
Little family reunion ball there, 1 and over, about 3 or 4 contacts in a row, but Ashwaubenon able to snap the scoring streak, trailing 20-6. Pirates with the first set well in hand.
Tipped by Grace, covered up nicely by the Jaguars, left side. Steno goes over. Grace pushing to the back line, covered up by Klaus. Run down the middle, covered up back line by Larson, set behind the head. It'll be Hendricks with the swing, tipped at the net, dive by the Jaguars, trying to get to it, but they cannot. It'll be Kyla Hendricks with yet another kill.
Kyla with the kill, and right now Ella Engel setting that back set well tonight, connecting a couple times with Kyla.
Dickey, the softball commit, currently in her fall season. Run by Steno, tipped at the net by Bayport. The Pirates can't dig it out of the net.
Dickey got a first touch on it, but hit the bottom section of the net, not enough to give the front row a chance. Good hustle by Callie. Rocket off the hand of the libero Ella Klaus. Ringing double off the wall. Point for the Pirates.
Brewers were up 5-0 at one point today.
You say that as though something happened afterwards?
They did not score the next 8 runs.
They did not. Good hustle from Kyla Hendricks to keep the ball in play.
Larson sends over a free ball. Sure, set behind her head. Schneider going for the back line, and just got off balance a little bit, and she will hit it long, and the Pirates 2 points away from closing out the first.
Yeah, Ashwaubenon really not able to get up on top of the ball. A lot of deep swings from the Jaguars. Pirate block really not in effect tonight. Jaguars doing enough on their own. There's a big block for the Pirates. Ellie McDermott steps up, sends it back, set point.
Cross country was at Michigan today. Reese Gustafson took 5th overall to lead the girls team that placed 5th as a team. Medalist Melina Sheedy as well. Free ball comes over from left to right. Played by the Pirates. Hendricks high on the left. Izzy Grace, big swing. Double gets up. A big turn back by the Jaguars with Scherer and Schneider.
Hardest swing of the night for Izzy. Should not deter her at all. Ashwaubenon was ready for it. Set up well and got her blocked, but I love seeing Izzy Grace swing hard. That's what the Pirates need.
Floater from Scherer.
Go right back to her.
McDermott, middle run, dug out, overpass on the dig. Bayport with Larson, left side to Izzy Grace. This time a bit of a roll shot. Left side, Steno going back line, diving as Larson, keeps it off the floor. Hendricks to Grace again, big swing. That'll be dug out back line for the Jaguars, but they can't keep it out of the net. And the Pirates will take the opening set 25-8.
After an early 6-3 lead, the Pirates scored 6 straight and then absolutely ran away with it. Only 7 kills by my count for the Pirates. A lot of free points from Bayport. 6 at the service stripe and a bevy of unforced errors for Ashwaubenon gives Bayport the walkover 25-8 win in set 1.
So the Pirates claim set numero uno. We'll head to the second in a bit. First, we'll step aside, take a break. Pirates, they lead the Jaguars 1-0. To number 2 we go. You listen to Bayport Pirate Volleyball.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's, serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Offering a different flavor of the day, each day 11 until 9. Try their weekly special baskets or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. Welcome to Bellin Health Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, where we've taken the best of sports medicine and orthopedic care and placed it where the world can find it, in the Titletown district next to Lambeau, and in a league of its own. At Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, we've made sure every aspect of your experience feels like a home field advantage. With elite care from the same sports medicine's fellowship physicians who treat the world's best athletes. So whether you're an athlete who wants to get back in the game, or someone who just wants to get back to life with less pain, Titletown is where your comeback begins. Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics from Bellin Health. We write comeback stories. Learn more at bellin.org/Titletown.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
Set number 2 from Bayport High School. It is Bayport 25-8 in the opening frame.
Yeah, I had 3 Pirates with a couple of kills. Izzy Grace, Kyla Hendricks, and Josie Hoffman. Taylor Larson stepping in as a back row specialist, dialed up 3 aces, and the libero Trinity Crone added a couple as well. Again, Bayport a lot of free points with the service game, and then a number of attacking errors by Ashwaubenon. Pretty easy start to the night for the Pirates. A lot going on out here tonight. Tennis team is in action. Girls tennis playing, and then boys soccer. Beautiful night. The colors off the clouds. Picturesque. If you like sports, great night to be outside cheering on your Pirates.
If you like fall weather, it's a little early for what it is last night and tonight, I thought.
Yeah. I'm a 60s guy, you know, sweater weather. 60s is as hot as I need it. Anything hotter than that, that's all you.
I always said 60s year-round, but you just came off of an 80-plus degree weekend. So.
Right. Well, we got second summer coming. Having both been grown up in Wisconsin our whole lives, we know that if you don't like the weather one weekend, just wait around.
Officials making sure that we are properly located on the court.
Good to hear from our boss, Mr. Frieder, checking in. He's got the multi-screen thing going tonight, so many good opportunities. Always appreciate his support for Voice of Bayport, for bringing you these streaming events. Doesn't happen without leadership. It doesn't happen without Chris's efforts and dulcet tones. I'm just along for the ride. Happy to be here.
I don't know.
I'm not happy to be here.
There wasn't much riding in the spring when you weren't here, so I don't know if you're just riding the broadcast.
There we go.
Start.
Ashwaubenon gets her started. Well, you know, I think tonight's the night, Chris. Tonight's the night we're going to have that call. I don't know what the play is going to be, but we're going to have that call that makes it in to your new intro. Going to do it. I've been warming up my vocal cords all day.
John Knoll asked about, hey, we got to get some updated stuff. He's like, you know how long that takes to do all that?
I know if you got calls of Alec Ingold, you work those in.
That's the thing, too, hitting air by Bayport. You have Alec Ingold in the intro. And we only got to cover him for 1 year. That's the classic. That's like,
I'm sure if you just looked at the volleyball matches at Appleton East, you could find some just epic broadcasting performance of the two of us. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun to do this with you. I'm always grateful for the invitation.
I'll ask the 6 listeners that have been tuned in constantly for us. All right, second.
Now that you've got the streaming, you know, people just turn the volume down probably.
Well, I don't blame them.
Blew out my last set of speakers from the football game with Mr. Frieder.
Was that last week's game?
Oof.
Or the one before that or before
Overpass, sent back by Ellie McDermott. She joins the 2-kill club.
2-2 set 2. Kyla Hendricks do the serving for Bayport. From the right. And right into the net.
Second miss of the night for Bayport. 2 as well for Ashwaubenon.
Steno for the serve. Jags up early going of set number 2, and neither team is interested in serving it inbounds right
I
now.
would not say the break between sets did either team much good, Chris. It's a little disjointed to get started. And a new entry in for Bayport, Bella Cornett. Junior right side, stepping back in to serve. Nice set from Kyla. Great pass, get the middle involved. That's good volleyball right there in transition. McDermott with the kill. Great pass up to Kyla. She met the ball in the air with the jump set. Put it right on the platter for her middle hitter. Bayport up 4-3.
Bella Cornett, standing serve. Oof, that had some steam on it.
First action on the home court we're seeing for Bella. Gets in and serves a couple points, and now she'll be a primary passer here as Ashwaubenon serves it, tied at 4.
Jump serve from Savea Schneider. She'll serve long. Mike, you have to let us know how the audio is syncing up if we start actually calling the volleyball match. We worked on the delay issue, so we tried to match it up better.
Okay.
With the technology.
Don't hold us to that high standard of actually calling the action on the court, Chris. Let's give ourselves a little grace.
Give ourselves a little crone. Serve over.
Nice spot by Trinity.
Share, pass. Lefty swing from Kyra Brown. Dug out by Bayport, but they aren't able to get it.
Good hands by Bella to get underneath it. Just couldn't quite keep it in play. Good touch, though. 5-5, teams trading points at the start here.
Maddie Jansen. Free ball comes over from right to left. Scherer down the middle. Bayport with a block gets up. Cadence Roosh.
And Allie Knutson teaming up on that block. Roosh into the match and makes her presence felt.
Ingles, lefty serve, picks out the libero. Attack left side. Amundsen going for the back line, a little too long.
It was unforced errors early that broke the game open for Bayport.
Ingles again. Picks out the defensive specialist Jansen. Free ball comes over. A down ball played long.
Yeah, Jags just not keeping that ball in front on those swings, getting behind the ball a lot and sending it deep.
Big floater dug up by Ella Kraus. Pass up to her setter. Scherer goes left side to Amundsen. Tipped at the net, and it's going to just miss.
Called a block for Hendricks and Knutson. Timeout, Jaguars. 4 straight by the Pirates. Bayport getting it done with the block. Solid first contact all night for the Pirates, but too many unforced errors, attacking errors for Ashwaubenon. A lot of balls going deep, not really able to snap that wrist and get the ball into the Bayport defense. Pirates watching a lot of points ring on the board as the ball caroms into the student section behind them.
Next Thursday, we'll be back with volleyball against the Red Raiders. Pulaski coming to town. And then the following week, I believe we have De Pere, with the home matches only this fall. And then
That'll be our final regular season broadcast, Chris.
Yep.
Then we wait to find out about tournaments.
Yep, then tournament time, we have to turn off the video and stick to the radio.
That's
call.
when we'll be really good.
Yes.
I mean, we're warming up for that, really, truly. We have to paint the pictures with our words.
Hopefully all goes well. I'm assuming it's gone pretty well for the last few years. We haven't been kicked off the air yet.
Right.
Share left side, tip over.
Nice reach by
Amundsen.
Knutson to keep it in play.
Amundsen again, standing push off of Knutson and down.
Good hustle by the middle. Reaction play there by the Bayport junior. Point didn't go Bayport's way, but nice play there by Allie.
Checking in will be Steno again.
Coach Polkashu going to her bench, giving a handful of rotation players a chance to start here in set 2, and Bayport still with the lead.
Engabus with the service, but can't dig out the Bayport swing.
Knutson hammers home the kill deep in the back row. Larson back in for Hoffman. Larson 3 aces in the opening set. Bayport wins the race to double digits, up 10-6.
Larson down the middle, and the Jaguars can't handle it.
A little something on the serve tonight, Chris. Wouldn't have pegged her as a serving threat based on the Southwest match, but Bayport wasn't serving the ball real well start to finish that
collectively, there weren't any service threats.
Something to say about a little bit of confidence. Get the ball going, you swing a little more aggressively, pick your spots. Larson again, this time goes for the short floater.
Picks up close, Share, left side, Steno, dug out nicely by Bayport's libero. Tipped over by Knutson, an overpass by the Jaguars, a joust at the net. And Knutson already touched the ball once, so she was unable to get to it. Sometimes it's tough to, you move left, try to get out of the way, you run into a player.
It's hard to have the discipline to go up two-handed, right? You lose a little bit of height, but you got to get first to the ball with 2 hands, press it back to the opponent's side. It's the fundamental play. Crone with the self-defense on that serve receive, but she keeps it in play.
Share tip over, Crone keeps it off the floor. Back left side, Bayport, a cut shot by Cornett. Dug out by the Jaguars. Steno off balance. Crone again diving to her right, keeps it off. Knutson, huge swing coming from Allie, and a kill gives Bayport a 12-7 lead.
Yeah, she caught that ball with her momentum and was right on the spot with that approach. Hardest swing of the night goes to Allie Knutson. Hammers it home. Making an impact here in the second set. 2 blocks, 2 kills for the junior. Now she serves.
You've seen a couple of bigs in the middle. Oh,
she was amped up.
I was
Chris.
just going to say a little amped up after the kill.
She fired up.
2 successful middles so far, though. McDermott has looked good, and Knutson here in the run.
Yep, doesn't happen. Your middles don't look good if you're not passing the ball well. So Bayport's serve, receive, and passing game much improved tonight.
Sure. With the serve, and Hendricks runs into one.
Down the line for Kyla. 3 kills tonight. Cadence Roosh back in the game. Engel steps out, so Bayport back in a 5-1. Kyla will set all the way around in this rotation as Ella sits.
Sure is going to have to chase it down. Left hand. Oh, beautiful placement by Kyra Brown. I thought it initially, and so did Savea Schneider. I thought it was for number 14. Schneider went up, and it was out of her reach, but you had the lefty coming through and Brown with the kill.
Yeah, a little dunk shot. Right place at the right time for Brown. Ashwaubenon hanging around, down 4. Not really able to get much going in the way of a rally. But doing well in transition. Steal a couple points.
Crone, pass up to Hendricks, barely moves an inch. Big swing and a little too far. Roosh just never got on top of the ball.
Yeah, Roosh comes in with the green light, right? She's coming in to get her hacks. That was a great swing by Cadence, but unable to keep it in the lines of play here. Ashwaubenon within 3, 13-10.
Crone digs out a heavy serve from the Jaguars. Larson's going to send over a free ball from right to left. Dug out back line by the Jaguars. Quick set, lefty by Brown again. It'll be Crone, pass left side, swing, block, can't hold that, killed by Cornett.
First of the night for Bella, well done. Great job transitioning back to the approach and coming in ready to swing. The ball was sent her way and she converted.
14-10 Bayport. Set number 2 from the field house. Ace by Cornett.
Killing an ace, back-to-back for Bella. Brings the score up to a 5-point Pirate lead.
Some contributors that we didn't necessarily see at all in the opening match that we covered a couple weeks ago. Savannah Schneider with authority.
Nice swing by the senior middle. Put it down. Bayport block is late, and Schneider took advantage. A little oopsie touch there by the Bayport back row. Could have let that go. Might have been close, but
I'd rather have the sins of omission than, right?
Sins of commission rather than the sins
yes.
of omission. Yeah, make the mistake going for the ball. Nice middle attack there from Bayport. Right off the serve. Ellie McDermott with her 4th of the night to lead the Pirates. Bayport doing a good job not letting Ashwaubenon get any runs going offensively. Up 4, 16-12. Crone back to serve where she has been effective tonight.
Cindy with us, Hannah. Annette watching along with us. Jaguars going for a kill. Thought maybe a tip. The entire Jaguar bench thought there might have been a tip, but will be ruled by the officials no. 17-12. Crone with the service. Ace.
3rd of the night for Trinity. Little sidewinder. Ball spinning left to right and right off the platform of the Jaguars back row.
Trinity Crone. Jump serve, picking out the back line, dug out by the Jaguars. Sure. Pass to Brown. Tipped at the net by Bayport, covered by Crone. Left side, Hoffman. Right through the middle of a double and down.
Kill for Hoffman, a great job by Cadence Rouge stepping off the net to play defense. She defended her position and was able to get a great pass up to the setter.
Josie's had some moments from the left front. Again, it's Crone. Pirates trying to get to 20. Sure, left side. Amundsen blocked at the net by Bayport. Tip over. Crone dives up, then able to get the save on a pancake, and then Bayport a tip into the middle, down for a kill.
Diving save by Trinity Crone, and another heads-up play from Allie Knutson. She is reacting well at the net tonight. Bayport just playing a half step faster than we saw against Southwest. Really making some good volleyball plays, Chris.
Trinity Crone again with the serve. Run down the middle. Angabus, kill attempt. No, tipped over, and they're going to call Bayport with a lift.
Yeah, if your shoulders aren't square as you're coming to that ball, you have to have just about immaculate contact not to get that call. And for Bayport, Josie Hoffman was basically back to the net and tried to flick it over her head. Fair call by the officials. Good run by Bayport, up 7, 2013.
Jansen with the serve. Josie Hoffman off the pin this time. Run down the middle. Dug out by Jansen, and she'll send over a free ball. Played by the Pirates. Hendricks, jump set right side. Big swing into a block, but down. Cadence Roosh enough behind it. Able to get it to fall on the Jaguar side.
Roosh, the 7th Pirate tonight to record a kill. She'll step out as Ella Engels comes in to serve, and high fives all down the bench for Cadence Roosh. Nice rotations there by the senior.
Ella's going to float one to the back line. Jansen digs it out. Sure is going to track it down a little bit. Klaus sends one over. Pirates keep it off the floor. They'll send over a free ball. Way to the back line. Scherer, left side, trying to go to Amundsen. Avery, Pirates tip it at the net. They'll dig it out again. A free ball comes over from right to left. Played back line by the Jags. Klaus to Scherer. Push right side from Dvoracek. Bayport with Josie Hoffman off balance. She'll just keep it between the antennas. Scherer, left side. Dvorak, and a bit of a miss hit by Amundsen. And it will result in a Bayport 22-13 lead.
Longest point of the night goes to the Pirates, and credit Ella Engel staying home on defense midway through in transition. She wasn't cheating up to get to that set. She stayed home, defended her spot, and kept the ball alive. Give Ella the ace. Ashwaubenon can't handle. Bayport up by double digits.
Ingles aiming for the back line again, picks out close the libero. The only Jaguar in green. Hendricks goes over on two, covered up nicely by Amundsen. Run down the middle, little tip. Again, Hendricks keeps it off the floor. Josie Hoffman fading away off balance, sends over a nice hard shot. Covered up by Amundsen. Avery tip over the front. Hendricks high and left. Josie, big swing off the arms. A solo block attempt by the Jaguars, and Josie Hoffman will get credited with the 24th Bayport point.
Great hustle that point by Kyla Hendricks, and she pushes a nice ball right to the hand of Josie Hoffman. Josie with 4 kills for the night. Nice swing.
Big high arcing serve. Ashwaubenon trying to keep the set alive. Amundsen picks out the back line. Cornett pass up to Engels. Big swing. Knutson to end the second set. 25-13 Bayport.
Allie Knutson, 4 kills and 2 blocks in the second set. And Bayport bench comes alive, and same result, no matter the squad on the floor for the Pirates tonight. Second set goes to Bayport, 25-13.
The Pirates a set away from a first conference win here in the fall of 2021. We'll step aside, take a break. Pirates 2-0. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Volleyball.
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter, Voice of BP.
It's all come down to this. The tournament's on, and you're living and breathing college basketball. But if you've never been to Anduzzi's to watch the games, your March isn't anywhere near mad enough. Want to know what makes Anduzzi's so different? Anduzzi's owns the dance. Anduzzi's is the best seat in the house to watch college basketball all month. $7 pizzas and $7 pitchers of beer during every game of the tournament. Take the Anduzzi's challenge to win a basketball hoop or Callaway golf clubs. So, what makes Anduzzi's so different? Anduzzi's, where your fun begins and stays all through March. Why? Because Anduzzi's owns the dance.
Synergy Sports Performance is your local athletes training facility. We build for speed, agility, and physical strength to make them better on the field. And we build character to make them better off the field. Work out with us at synergyfields.com.
If a training run turns into a sprained ankle or spring yard work stresses out your shoulder, go to the Acute Injury Clinic at Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialists. It's not urgent care, it's not the ER, it's the same-day orthopedic care directly from an orthopedic physician, and no appointment is needed. The Acute Injury Clinic at OSMS is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 2223 Lime Kiln Road in Green Bay. Learn more at osmsgb.com.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Chris and Brian from Bayport High School. The Pirates a 2-0 lead elsewhere around the athletic circuit. Pirates a 4th consecutive conference championship in girls golf as they shoot a .337 today, which concludes the regular season, and they have Olivia Gannon finishing honorable mention all-conference. Ava Baronic, second team all-conference. Abby Baronic, second team all-conference, the sisters. Adeline Johnson, third overall in the conference, and player of the year, averaging a 38.38 strokes per 9 holes. Your conference player of the year, Avery Dudra.
Avery Dudra. Even better person and student than she is a golfer, and that is saying something, Chris. Congratulations to Avery and to Coach Johnson and the team. Quite the program that is growing on the girls' golf side. Speaking of golf, Eyes of the Golf World will be in Wisconsin starting tomorrow. The Ryder Cup just down the road. Who you got, Chris?
I don't know.
Well, it's USA or Europe, if that helps. I mean, I can narrow it down for you. I'm excited. Big golf fan. Love watching golf on TV. Love the enthusiasm of the crowd at these events.
Did you have an opportunity to go at all?
In a non-COVID environment, I would have had the opportunity to go, yeah, but certainly duty calls, and it's been a busy time, certainly for folks working in schools, as you know. So it's going to be a great crowd, though. Wisconsin golf is on the map thanks to all the investments over the years down at Kohler, and it's going to be quite the weekend. Really excited about Steve Stricker, and one of my prized possessions as a youth, a signed Sports Illustrated cover by Andy North.
Oh, really? Well, that's nice. Set 3 is underway. Savea Schneider. Big swing. Jaguars 1-0.
Kayla Torp into the game for Bayport. Serving to start.
I think there's some chemistry issues with the U.S.
A lot of egos in the game of golf nowadays.
Oh, for certain. Seems that Americans tougher to deal with those than most countries in every sport.
Pretty selfless captain though in Steve Stricker, so I like his chance to maybe moderate some of that, playing on the home turf. Certainly a European style
and
course.
There's no Tiger.
It's definitely not one of the 12 best players right now, so yeah, I think the U.S. has got a good group out there. Can't wait to see what they do. As back to volleyball, it's Roosh with her second kill of the night. Come for the volleyball, stay for the informed sports conversation. Chris,
we actually have a golf regional broadcast next Wednesday.
All right, outstanding. And did some cross country for the first time this year?
Yeah, last Thursday.
How fun was that?
Went far better than expected. To the effects of Hendricks dig off the floor. Torp swing, tipped at the net, covered up by the Jaguars. Cher set behind her head. Another lefty. It's Abby Holford's swing. And it is going to be out. Point to Bayport 2-2. So well that I think we may turn it into an annual event.
Outstanding.
Calling the Mike Jamison Invitational.
Ooh, great serve there from Bella Cornett. No one more excited than Bella. Dives into her team huddle in celebration with that ace. Well, you know what's next then. Once we've called cross country, certainly you're comfortable with frozen water sports and hockey. Next needs to be a swim meet, Chris. Are we up for it?
I think so.
All right. Another ace for Bella. Call it third of the night.
Pirates a 4-2 lead. And a heavy serve from the Pirates. Played out of the rafters. Free ball comes over to the right side of the net. Hendricks set right side. Big swing by Roosh. Dug up by the Jaguars. Passed a little too far and out of play.
Unforced errors again. Keeping Ashwaubenon in check. Really tough to overcome. Just as we saw, Bayport never really get in sync against Southwest offensively. It's Ashwaubenon's sticking point tonight.
Pirates student section trying to go for the sweep, so instead of a broom, they get a mop.
I think the message is the same. Mopping up the floor with the Jaguars. Is that a stretch? No. Broom would have been better is what you're saying. Just clipped the antenna. Did the overpass from Bayport.
I thought you have to come prepared with props, right? You don't run to the janitorial closet and find something that's not the correct utility. Or
this is true. I wonder if that's a marketing opportunity. You know, a concession stand at professional sporting events. Sell the prop that you want to try to get on ESPN with. Big gate for, defense.
Right.
No? Bit of a throw there, but they'll let it slide for Cadence. Her third kill of the night. What balance from Bayport.
I thought the same thing.
A lot of folks getting in on the action with multiple kills tonight. 6 players with 2 or more. Leading the way, Josie Hoffman, Allie Knutson, Ellie McDermott, 4 each.
Pirates a 6-3 lead here in set number 3. Kraus to share. Savea Schneider tracks it over her shoulder. Hendricks has a ways to run. Torp still gets a nice set to her.
Reach from Kayla. Kayla Torp reaching behind her head, staying within herself, and snapping the follow through for the kill. She becomes the 8th Bayport player with a put away tonight.
And that's set up by Kyla Hendricks, despite having to run 20 plus feet to track it down. Last week's player of the match. The run came last set from Trinity Crone, and she's going to get a Bayport point, 8-3.
Crone 4 aces on the night, tying her back row mate Taylor Larson. Bella Cornett with 3. Overall, the Pirates 13. Lucky 13 aces for Bayport.
Set near the net. Schneider and Dickey and Torp can't hold the net. Point to the Jags.
Block a bit early, and the Jags attacker waited a bit and was able to play it down the front of Bayport.
Schneider, she'll send one to the back line. Bayport.
That's a rare call on a serve receive. Typically, you let that first contact go.
Officials are closer to the floor than we are.
Thank you for that reminder. And they deserve our respect. It's a tough job. We appreciate them being here, making these matches possible.
Yeah, that was the discussion last run down the middle. Nice run by
Great
the Jaguars, but Pirates keep it off the floor. Carnett is going to pick up the kill. We had Gary Siebert on with us, the commissioner of the Fox River Classic Conference.
And a heck of a volleyball official himself.
Yes. State official in multiple sports. Just how changing nights, perhaps. Like volleyball, for instance. They play, every single team plays every Thursday, you know. How's football going to manage? Because your lack of officials. This year alone, we lost 5 officiating crews of football just here in 2021. And the average age of officials in the Northeast Wisconsin area is 64. So it's only getting closer to an issue.
Yeah, 64 officiating football is a lot different than 64 officiating volleyball. You stand in one spot for this sport. Nice block. Dickey and Emma Krause into the match for the first time. Junior middle blocker. Emma getting her name in the scorebook. Proud mama on the PA is Kathy, high school teacher here at Bayport. And the Jaguars find the back line, Chris. They've been hunting for that all night long. They finally get one.
11-6 in the third. Pirates win the first 2 sets. Well on their way here in set number 3. Dickey, big swing. That's going to come bouncing in our direction after the dig attempt.
Great job by Callie. She's been having an impact all night. First kill by my count, but a lot of good swings tonight and good hustle in the back row by Callie Dickey.
Push to the back. It'll be
perfect pass.
Torp.
Great read there. Perfect pass from Torp. Ella Engels had all 3 hitter options, and she saw a big old huge bucket on the other side of the court, drop the ball right in.
Is that a 4th option, would you say?
In theory, yeah. She called her own number, right, Chris?
She sure did. Torp with the ace.
14 on the night for Bayport. They're giving as well as they got. Last time out, it was Southwest with 15 aces. Bayport's going to pass that up tonight, I think. Kayla making me look good. Nice serve by the senior. Her second in a row. 15 tonight for Bayport. Kayla with a hot hand, 3 straight, 16 aces. So 30 seconds ago, I said Bayport would eclipse 15 aces in the match, and just like that, yes, thank you. No, I'm here all night. Ashwaubenon serve receive has a little bit to do with that. They're scuffling. As El Capitan Brian Motz stopping by the broadcast booth, giving us the thumbs up. Always appreciate the boss and his support. (17-6) Bayport. Kayla's feeling it. She's swinging hard right now. She wants 15 aces on her own. Just touched at the net. Cross-court kill.
Sure.
Bayport up 10, 17-7. We said tonight that one of these teams was going to leave here with the first conference win. It's been Bayport convincingly, Chris. Seeing quicker first steps to the ball out of the Pirates. Much improved passing game as Ashwaubenon gets the second ace of the night to 16 aces for Bayport. Just better overall hustle. You get the sense that the players, even despite significant substitutes from Coach Polkashu, the players just have a better sense of their role in their spots, and stepping into midseason form are the Pirates.
Down ball played by the Jaguars. A bit of a knuckleball dug out by Trinity Crone. Run down the middle. Callie Dickey. Big swing, and loving every bit of that is Autumn right to her left.
Great set by Ella Engels. Like to see Ella put the ball up in the middle. She's solid on that back set. And to have that spot in the middle available to her as well is outstanding.
Serve over by Autumn, or rather by Callie Dickey, and an ace.
Jillian Anderson in the match for Bayport, sophomore middle, wearing number 15, getting her first action of the evening.
Free ball comes over. Pirates trying to get to it. It'll be Dickey. Up to Engels, left side. Larson, who has ditched the libero jersey from last broadcast. And she'll play a down ball. The back line picks out Bryn Bauer. Dickey up to Engels. Set right side. Emma Krause going cross court. Into the rafters. Jaguars trying to play it. They'll get to it.
Great hustle.
It's going to go over. Engels high on the left to Taylor Larson. Tip over the block. Covered up very nicely by Anna Kupch. Free ball again. Longest point of the evening. Little tip over. Trying to cover the Jags. Good effort. But point to Bayport, 20-8.
Jillian Anderson steps into the match and gets the kill. Great hustle by the Pirates. Leaving it on the floor. Up 12, up 2 sets to none, but still playing aggressively. Love to see it from Bayport.
Pirates with Engels. Run down the middle. To attempt dugout. Larson. Pirates just passing it around. Share across court. Played up by Engels. Krause down the line. Dug out by Bryn Bauer. Back to attack by the Jaguars. And a kill for Ashwaubenon.
Yeah, Bayport loses the point, but moving with some purpose. You just have a sense of confidence right now that Bayport is secure in its rotations, passing the ball. Setter's having a great night. Both Ella and Kyla. Ella set most of this set. Kyla set most of the second set. Down the middle from Anderson. Nice run. Off-speed pitch from Ashwaubenon finds it home. Long way to go for the Jags to keep this one alive. It's 20-10 Bayport.
(20-10) as we wrap this one up. Engels to Krause. Just misses the back line.
Great back set. Emma's going to find that one home with a little approach. Coach Verhaag telling her right now, step back, get your approach, come on in strong, and swing hard.
We are going to have Cody Lindquist, Bayport alum, on at halftime tomorrow. Punter at North Dakota State University.
Outstanding. Bit of a pipeline to the Bison from Bayport High School.
Free ball's going to come over. Played by the Jaguars. Bauer up to Kupch. Swing by Ashwaubenon, and another point, Jaguars. 4 consecutive.
Nice touch there by Anderson and Larson, but no quitting the Jaguars. They're still going.
Dickey pass up to Engels. Goes over on 2. Nice play.
That's twice now by Ella. Being a lefty in the front row. She's also got that attack option. She can leave her feet and play the ball at the net, but the dump is solid as well. Free ball sent over. Bayport's there. Engels high outside. Larson blocked back. Jaguars not going away here. 21-13 Bayport. Looking for the sweep or the mop.
I think I had forgotten about that now.
Looking for a clean floor by some implement.
Looking to win in straight sets.
There you go. Thank you. Precise language, Chris. Well done. Ball was behind Kyra Brown.
Well, he's talked about with Steve Vanachewski was just in here a little bit ago.
Heck of an official. Great college official.
Yeah.
Yep.
Talked about we will do if they go to the same state for tennis, for sure we're going to be doing that. But
outstanding.
We can get a tennis match in. Dickey to Engels. Bit of a roll shot. Ball hit off the heel of her hand. Diving effort by Larson keeps it off the floor. However, Bayport hits it away from the net. A longer play to get over, but they do get it over on 3. Savea Schneider to the back corner and misses.
Hey, you're up 2 sets to none, up 8 points here in the third. There's no reason to lay flesh on the floor and be diving and throwing your body around, but that's what you love to see. The student section loves it. Bayport playing aggressively. Now up 10, 23-13. Bayport going to walk out of here with 3 straight.
Engels to Krause, back row attack. Emma Krause, big swing. Bayport at match point.
Your teammates love it for Emma. Coming in, getting some swings. Number 1 in your program. Match point, 24-13.
Sure to Schneider, rolls it off the heel. Krause covers it up, pass to Engels, high on the left. Torp off the tip. Dug out nicely by Ingabus. Pass left side. Steno down for a kill. 24-14.
Substitutions for Ashwaubenon. Jaguars going to need 10 straight to extend the match. Serving's not been a strong point for Ashwaubenon. Bayport's got to like chances here to close this one out.
Serve picks out Dickey. Torp pass to play it, and Bayport's going to play a down ball and play an out ball.
1 down, 9 to go for Ashwaubenon.
Can't get 10 without 9, can't get 9 without 8, so on and so forth. 1 point at a time. Just starts with serving it in.
And in this case, serving it out. Point, set, match, Bayport Pirates.
3 sets to none. Pirates. So it's gone final here from Bayport High School. 25-8, 13-15. Pirates take a sweep here from Bayport High School.
Bayport with incredible team balance by my count, Chris. 12 different players.
12.
Recording a kill.
Wow, I like it.
Saw some players come in for 1 set, make a big impact. Great play by both setters tonight. Overall improvement in ball control, and that first contact was evident. Great hustle and confidence by the Bayport Pirates tonight. Great to see him get that first conference win. 1-2 in the FRCC, 4-10 overall. Ashwaubenon falls to 2-16, 0-3 overall.
Next Thursday, hosting Pulaski.
Be a big one. Arch rivals just down the road. Highway B rivalry, as you like to say.
Yep, they're coming here. Big one tomorrow night. Football, obviously. 6:40 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. Otis Chambers joins me as in the Mr. Frieder will not be with us tomorrow night.
Mr. Chambers, outstanding. He will have stories to tell. Just get him started, and he'll fill the airtime for you. Yeah, I'll be very curious to hear the contrast. I'm so used to Mr.
Screaming
Frieder's
in your
call.
headset and everything else.
I just gotta love the passion, right? Otis shows his passion differently than Mr. Frieder. Known Otis for, 30 years of my life, and had a big impact on me in my professional career, and just always grateful that he is willing to give his time for this program. So have fun calling it. Enjoy the time with Otis. He's a good man. We've got a player of the match tonight, and with the contributions across the board, you go with just about anyone. I'm going to take the player from set 2. Coach emptied her bench a bit, allowed some players to get into the rotation. Could have absolutely been a step back, a little mental break. Bayport did not let up on the gas, 25-13 in set 2, and Allie Knutson was the leader in that set for me. 2 blocks, 4 kills, played with some fire and hustle, picking the ball up off the net, really moved well as a middle blocker. Tonight's player of the match, and again, great contributions from literally a dozen players, but we're going to say Allie Knutson. Congratulations on leading your team to that set 2 win and keeping the momentum. Well done, Allie.
Very nice. Very well deserved. And Pirates, they get it 25-8, 13, and 15. For Brian Nickel, I'm Chris Learman. The Pirates, they get the sweep. Next Thursday, again, we are back with Bayport as they will host Pulaski. Football tomorrow night. The next week we have golf Wednesday. Thursday with volleyball, football next. Friday, a full week coming up. Have a wonderful evening, Howard Swamico. You've been listening to Bayport Pirate Volleyball on NEW.